Okay, let's look at some expressions with word problems. So we've done addition and multiplication, subtraction and division. But let's look at them with word problems now. So let's say I had this. Jack had 7 toys, and today it doubled. So remember what doubled means? Right? We use a 2. So he had 7 toys, so it's 7 times 2. That's how we would write an expression for that question. And remember, with expressions, we're not really answering the question. That's when we evaluate, which we'll do shortly. Try this one. Sam's cars tripled on Monday. Remember the key word tripled. He started with 8 cars, and Tuesday he gave 3 to Sue. What kind of an expression can you make with this? Okay, well, let's look. Remember the key word tripled here. That's a 3, right? We always use a 3 when it's tripled. He had 8 cars, right? So it's 8 times 3 because it tripled. And then he gave Sue 3. So when you give someone something, it's a minus, right? It's minus because he's losing some cars, right? So this is how you would write that expression. Now you don't really need the parentheses around this because it's multiplication here, but we'll just keep it there for now and I'll explain that later. So this is the expression. It tripled 8 times 3 minus 3. Okay, let's try this. Okay, Jamal is 10. Oscar is 8 years younger than 4 times Jamal's age. So he's not 8 years younger than Jamal. He's 8 years younger than 4 times. Right, so let's just look at this. Jamal's 10. Oscar is not only, he's older, right? He's 4 times his age, but he's also 8 years younger than 4 times his age. Right? So let's look at that again. Jamal's 10, and Oscar is 8 years younger than 4 times his age. So he's 4 times his age minus 8. 7 less than 12. Remember less than. It's a little tricky. Remember we did this? 7 less than 12. Well, it's actually 12 minus 7. So 12 minus 7, or 12 decreased by 7, is 7 less than 12. Just be careful with less than. Okay, let's look at another one. Frank had 18 apples. He gave 2 to Gobi. How would you write an expression with that? Okay, well, he had 18, and he's giving away 2. Minus 2. 18 minus 2. The sum of 3 and 2 divided by the difference of 5 less than 7. So let's take this one at a time. The sum of 3 and 2. What's the sum of 3 and 2? That's 3 plus 2, right? Now what do we want to do with that? We want to divide it. So let's put some parentheses around here. We want to divide it by the difference of 5 less than 7. So it's going to be divided by, put another parentheses here. Now, 5 less than 7. Be careful with the less than. 5 less than 7, right, is actually 7 minus 5. Right? So that's how we would write an expression for that. This is the math expression, and that's the English expression. Okay, try this one. The sum of 5 and 2 times the difference of 7 and 3. So what's the sum of again? Let's put a parentheses. 5 plus 2. That's the sum of 5 and 2. Okay, and then we want to what? Times. So it's going to be times what? The difference of 7 and 3. Difference is subtraction. 7 and 3. Okay, great job.